Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's me, Indiana Jones. How are you doing? Hi, I shouldn't say hi guys. Some people get upset. They're like, hi ladies and gentlemen. That's what I should do, especially for today's topic. Today's gonna be fun. But first, before we go into this, I want to thank Tammy of CrafTPeep for coming up with this idea of going live. If you know me, oh, squeaky chair, squeaky chair. If you know me from before, from 2020 when the whole panty thing happened, you'll know that I used to go live every night. That's right. But lately, I haven't been doing that so much. And I do want to say hi to all the folks out there. Excuse me while I look away. Harneal Media, Liz, Shay. Hi, Tammy. How you doing? Sandra's here. Connie. Lizzie, how are you, my sweet friend? Sandra, Designs and Vine, how you doing? Midnight Scroller, how are ya? Okay, checking out everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. You guys are awesome. So anyway, what are we gonna be doing tonight? First off, let's grab a cup of tea. First, I don't know, do you like my background here? Can you tell this is dark? My chair is the squeakiest chair in the world. It's got character. What can I say? Before we get into things, hey Brenda, hey Gert, hey Christina. I wanted Linda. How are you doing? I wanted to talk. Let's have some tea and talk. Tea and talk. Let's talk about dark academia. I heard rumor. Well, I just heard it on Tammy's channel right now. She had thought that I had, or somebody had thought that I had come up with dark academia. Though I would love to take credit for that. Like you would, like really, I would love to take credit for the whole aesthetic of dark academia. No, no, no. I think it's been around for a couple of years. I think it started during the panty time. So at least the calling of the aesthetic. All of these aesthetics came out to be like during the panty. So thank you, Christy's Crafty Cottage. Yay! How are you doing? And Linda, Lexus, who else? Lots of love from Louisiana. Steve, how are you doing? So let's talk about dark academia. First, let's dispel some myths because the whole reason why I'm involved in dark academia is because I came up with a playlist for a dark academia Valentine's. And as you can see, I'm dressed how you're probably surprised. You probably thought I would be out with a black wig and like black dress and all that stuff. No, we'll talk about it. So dark academia is basically a look or an aesthetic that is academic in nature. What does that mean? So it comes from literature, and it can be all types of literature. So there is literature that is fairy tales, there's gothic literature, there's mysteries, there's monsters, there's medical and scientific academia. There's all different types of literature that it's out there, and one of them for me is romantic. For example, for me, romantic dark academia would be something like, you know dark stories like Jane Eyre, or another Bronte sister one, Wuthering Heights, something like that. I would even consider a little bit of, um, Jane Austen, some of her stories maybe a little bit dark academia, more. Some of them are light academia. That's another thing. But some people have the misconception that dark academia has to deal with witchcraft. Let me dispel this right now. No. However, there are some that use dark academia and what they call witch core. That's another thing. We're not even going into the cores today, but there's a whole bunch of cores out there. CORE. There's, whatever, blank core, cottage core, fairy core, mermaid core. I'm sure there's something like that out there. But some people have a dark academia with kind of like more gothic and darker, like Dracula and Frankenstein, and maybe the Anne Rice vampire stories, that kind of stuff. Or they tend towards Harry Potter. So it's academic, but it's magical and whimsical and that sort of stuff. So first, I want to dispel the whole thing that dark academia has anything to do with witchcraft. No, it doesn't. Does not. So, ooh, you like the picture in the back? Yes. Actually, Luke found that picture and bought it for like $2 at a flea market. And I loved it because it's an actual painting. It's on canvas. I don't know who did it, but it's beautiful. And let me drink some tea. I'm gonna have some tea. So that, folks, is dark academia. Now, some people take it to be like sometimes I like dark academia as well because it reminds me of like the Addams Family. It's a very classic gothic, dark, fun type of thing, but not necessarily witchy. Nothing wrong with you like the witchy side of dark academia. To each his own, floats his boat. But like I said, what drives dark academia or light academia is, as it says in the word itself, the academic part, or the literature, or the science. So for dark academia, maybe it's more anatomy. For light academia, it's more botany, for example, for a scientific based academia. Hope that helps. Why did I come up with this playlist that's coming out February 4th, this Friday at 7 p.m.? I invited a bunch of my friends, and we're doing Prince dressed like dark academia. Yes, he did. Exactly. Exactly. Why did I decide to do that? Because I hadn't seen anybody do any kind of Valentine's themed or dark academia themed Valentine's. I personally, lately, don't like Valentine's Day. Let's talk about Valentine's, shall we? This man, St. Valentine, there's a couple of Valentines, by the way. There's a couple of St. Valentines. If you didn't know that, there's a couple of them out there. I don't know which century. I'm not going to go into the century. I'm not going to give you the whole history thing because we do have some work to do. We have like 3 minutes to go. But Valentine's for me is not like the greatest. As a child, I was picked on Valentine's Day. I was a kid that wouldn't get the Valentine's Day cards, or everybody pulled a prank and sent me all these nasty, naughty pictures on Valentine's Day cards, and I got all the Valentine's Day cards. So it is a lot of trauma there. And, since my ex left, I really haven't had a Valentine's Day. I am going to celebrate Galentine's Day, which I'm going to celebrate on Sunday the 13th. So next week, you'll see what I do to prepare for a Galentine's Day with some of my friends. So Valentine, what he did basically on Valentine's Day, we are celebrating his beheading. There you go. A saint's beheading on Valentine's Day. Yes. And why do we celebrate the saint so much? And why did we knock the saint off of Valentine's? I don't know. That's what people do. But they secularized it. Say that fast. Secularized it. But basically what Valentine did was that he protected the sanctity of Catholic marriages. Yes, because the Romans, they didn't want soldiers to get married. Oh, no. You know why? Because that way they would just have they would pay them off with harlots and this and that and the other, and they wouldn't allow them to get married and establish their own family in their own home, because then soldiers wouldn't want to leave. So Valentine started performing sacred Catholic marriages on the down low in secret, and for that reason he was arrested. But that didn't stop him. There would be notes that would be sent to Valentine's. That's where Valentine's came from, little notes saying, please marry us. And he would go to a window or wherever he could, and secretly in the middle of the night, he would like validate their marriage and marry them, and in the presence of God and prayers and all this other stuff. Very cool. But that's where we get my dear Valentine, because that's what they would write to him, my dear Valentine. But you didn't know that, but now you do. So that's enough history. We'll talk more about that. But remember to check out the playlist. We have a lot of wonderful, wonderful crafters and creators that have been working nonstop, like for 2 weeks. Some of them are doing it like tonight. But whatever, they are putting so much of their heart and soul into this new aesthetic, dark academia Valentine's Day. And I'm so very proud to be included with them. Okay, now let's get started. Okay. Slurping my coffee slurping. Yes, if they were worried about getting home, virtual hug. My dear Valentine. So thank you. I'm so glad you guys know. Exactly. That's dark academia. This is dark academia attire. Now it could be darker. It could be like black or gothic. Again, like what I said before. All right. So let's make some flowers. Now you people are probably like horrified at the fact that I'm going to use book pages. So you bibliophiles out there, look away. I'm using book pages from books that are pretty much destroyed. They're decimated. They're behind me or whatever. they're falling apart. So instead of just throwing them in the garbage, I am using it to create some beautiful things. So these are book page roses. I'm going to try to get through at least 3 ways of doing it. If not, maybe 4. Maybe 4. I'm going to get the camera a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. But the first one we're doing is a spiral rose. That is the spiral rose. Can you see it? I have everything. It's funny because the whole room right now is dark. I'm going to put the camera a little closer to me. A little closer. A little closer. So it'll be easier for me to put it down. Sorry for the shadow. My light's over there. So you can see what I will be working with. There you go. So I don't know if you have done this spiral rose, but I'm starting with the easiest first. This is a very, very, very easy to do. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to need is a square. And excuse my desk. I used the darker desk because I thought, okay, dark academia and darker desk. And I am having my lovely tea in the teacup that Luke gave me for Christmas. So what we're going to do first, squeaky chair, is get a book page. I'll use this one. Get a book page, and you're going to cut it into a square. How do you cut it in a square? Shadow. Is there a shadow? Let's cut it into a square. So basically, you're going to take a page, fold it over like this, and there you have your square. Okay, cool. So we're going to start with a square. Very easy. Now, we're going to make this into a circle. You can fold it if you want. I just like doing it like this. I'm just going to like curve out the corners. Curve out the corners. Curve out the corners. We'll have a So for me, like I said, like I mentioned before, my dark academia like inspirations are, I love Jane Eyre. I love Gothic stories like Wuthering Heights. I love that story. That is such a like, you know, imagine loving somebody so much that you decide to torment them. And not only that, but when you pass away, you're like, I'm going to haunt you. And if you guys know the song by Kate Bush, Wuthering Heights, I love you even more. So love my nails. Yay! I know they're coming off. This is not the gel nail polish, and you can tell. You can sadly tell. So that's a pretty cup. Thank you. It came with a little tassel and everything, and it came in a little hat box. It is so cute. It's on Amazon. I think it's on my list. So now we're going to start cutting a spiral. And if you can see that, I'm starting pretty small, and then I'm going to increase it. It's going to get bigger, see? So I'm going to make it, the sides are going to become bigger and bigger as we get closer and closer to the center. Spiraling, spiraling, spiraling. See how I'm trying to get it bigger as I spiral inside, like a big old snake. Like a big old snake, and his little tummy gets bigger and bigger as we get closer to the center. Now, how many of you guys have made it? I don't know if they are live. There's a live fire behind you? No, honey. There's only one candle that's real behind me. Don't worry. Nothing's caught on fire yet. But all the candles around me, I have candles for ambiance here. There, let me cover my phone. Not real candle. Not real candle. So, and I'm sorry you can't see my face. So we get down to there. You see that? Now you're going to be like, what's the paintbrushes for? Now you're going to see what the paintbrushes are for. You take your paintbrush. Hey, how are you doing? Up all night is here. Yeah, the fake candles look real. Yes. I learned my lesson. So what we're going to start doing is spiraling. Spiraling, spiraling, spiraling. And we're going to try to angle it a little. I'm trying to angle it. I don't know if you can see that I'm trying to angle it. You see it? Yes, see it? There you go. So that it's thinner at the bottom. You don't need the paintbrush the whole way through just to get started because it's fiddly. Very fiddly, as they say in Scotland. Very fiddly in the UK. And once you get to a point where you have like a little cone, you can just start spiraling. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Fabi. I love Fabi. I'm trying to angle it. Yes, I'm using my nails. Can you see me angling it? You can also use tweezers. Tweezers are a very good idea to do this, but I'm just showing you how easy it is to do. And don't worry, it doesn't have to be, as you can see, I don't have it super, super tight, and you'll see why in a minute. Most important thing is just to angle it. Oh, thank you. This ring, I actually got this ring. It's like a signet ring. I actually got that from wish.com, believe it or not. Okay, now, as you can see, we have our little cone, and we have our little circle at the end. And now I'm going to let it unravel just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just like shake it, let it unravel a little bit. Just like that. Now, try to keep the center pretty close. All right, now. I want to unravel it completely. Now I'm going to put a bit of glue, right there at the bottom. And try to get everything to go down into the glue. Don't put your finger in the glue, but just, there you go. And, it's still unraveling a little bit. And if you need to, you can put a dot of glue in the center. And use your little paintbrushy thing to get that little swirl again. And just push everything in. And there you have it. So now you know why. I got a double, why is it? Now you know why it's not gluing. Why is it not gluing? Why is it not gluing? Of course, the one I did before came out perfect, and this came out all wonky, but that's okay. Hey, Jason. So there you have it. Sorry for the hand. There you have it. So imagine a whole bunch of these together, right? And the other thing is that you can paint them before you spiral them. You can use any kind of paper you want, but this is a very, very cool look. So for my friends out there that are doing dark academia, more than welcome to use this in your decor. As you can see, it's very pretty, and you can bunch them up and make them into a wreath. You can use it in so many different ways. These are so, so pretty. Love it. And like I said before, you can paint them, or you can take one of the brushes and just do the edges. Like here, I'm going to use like a brushed copper and just lightly touch upon the edges. Or you can make them more antique looking, whatever it is you like, and just add a little bit of color. And then if you're really shishi boku, you can see the difference. You can, like for this one that's like messed up in the center, let me show you what I'm going to do. For the one that's messed up in the center, I'm going to take one of my pearly pearls and I'm just going to pop it right in. So let me take, I have all different color pearls. I'll just take a white one and just stick it. Get a big one. Let's get a big one. Of course, I need glue. Ah! Ah! Rogue pearl, rogue pearl. And just stick it right there in the middle. And actually, that helps hold down the flower itself. So there you have it with a little pearl in the middle. It adds a little something. Something. I could do the same thing with this one. I have like some bronze, look at like this kind of pearl. It matches the petals that I just painted. Again, put a little dab will do you. And drop that in. Oh, that looks pretty. Look at that one. Dun, dun, dun. Do you have a shadow there? Shadow nose. Hi, Jody. All right. So what do you think? What do you think? Did you like that one? I'm sorry, my light's like behind my camera. I know. Doesn't make any sense. So that was rose number 1. That's your spiral rose. Your spiral. And you know what? It's so funny because when I was doing this, when I was getting ready, when I was prepping up, it was hilarious because all I can think in my head was Marie Osmond singing, paper roses, oh, how lovely the roses seem to be, but they're just paper roses. So you guys remember that? Little Marie Osmond, she was so cute. Anyway, hey, how you doing? Who said hi, Annie? Hey, Lola, how are you doing? And Doug is here. All right, next one. A little more complicated. A little more. This is a complicated order. Bon, quick. Security. This is a complicated order. Look at this one. Oh. I'm trying to make like dun 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 dun, like a beautiful entrance. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Jody's here. Oh my gosh, Jody. So look at. I love this rose. I love this rose. Love it. Okay. Now, is anybody doing this along with me? I hope you are. But if not, you can just watch this again later. So this rose, what this rose needs is 4 sheets of book paper into a square. And I already showed you how to make it. Right? So we need four sheets. One, and they're still stuck together. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these are stuck together too. 3, 4. They're not perfect squares, but that's fine. Should I even it out? Yeah, let me even it out. It's not like a perfect square. I can't cut straight for like nothing. Sorry, they had a gun to my head and said, can you cut straight? Just shoot me because it's not going to happen. Not going to happen if I don't have a thing. Remember the shot. Okay, ready? You have 4 pieces of paper, right? Now, I'm going to do this one by one. Let's do it on the desk. That didn't sound right. I know what you're thinking. Stop it. There. All right. So that goes over there. 4 of these. And fold it in half. And then we're going to fold it this way. Am I doing it right? No. You're going to fold it 3 times. Wait, fold it in half. It's reminding me of the other one that's very similar. So, and then fold it in half again. Like make another triangle. Make sure that it matches down here. So that's 2. Now we're going to fold it in half again. Just like that. Right? Then we're going to take it. This is the side that's all joined, right? Right here, okay? Just going to take it. Then we're going to cut like this. Like as if you're cutting a heart. You guys, I know you've been cutting hearts out all month long, just like that. You see that? Like an ice cream cone or a heart. And then right here at the tippy tip, we're just going to chop that off right there. So you have a little hole, and there you have your flower. Dun, 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 dun. 826. Okay, so let's do that again, just in case. Spread up. Half. 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 All in triangles. Half, half, half. So it's half, 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 heart. Half, 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 heart. Easy to remember. Always do this side. I don't know why, but I like to do like that. And then make your little ice cream cone. But then it's going to turn into a heart when you open it up. And then make the little doop right down there. Ready? Let's do it again. Half. 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 Heart. You guys are all talking to each other. Okay. Hey, Brenda's here. Dun, 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 dun. So Brenda, guys, everybody that's in the chat and that's doing the Dark Academia playlist, everybody just say, hey, I'm doing the playlist on Friday, whatever. There's your heart and your little hole. Heart and the hole. So it's half, half, half. Half, half, half. Heart, hole. Half, half, half. Heart, hole. Is that it? No, one more piece. That's an easy way to remember this. Nobody, guys, I did not come up with this. I'm not going to take any credit. Half, half, half. Heart and hole. I did not take credit for any of these, but I'll tell you one thing I'm going to take credit for. Nobody came up with the half, 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 heart, hole thing. So it's, 5 little steps. Half, 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 heart, hole. Heart, hole. There you go. So you have 4. 4 hearts. Wait, I'm going to do this one a little nicer. It's like, I don't know, it came out wonky. Came out wonky. There we go. All right. Make sure it's a deep V heart like that. All right. Ready? Now. 1, 2. Get my phone out of the way. What's my phone doing here? 3, 4. Okay, now pay attention. Ready? You're going to take the first heart, the first flower, right? You see these little separations here? That's a petal. You're going to take the first one and you're going to cut 1 petal. 1 petal. 1 petal. 1 down. 3 to go. Next one, you're going to take out 2 petals. 1, 2. Oops. 2 petals. Next one, how many petals? How many petals are we taking off now, people? Come on. Somebody answer me. Any guesses? How many petals? I wish I would have called Annie to know what it was. I would have joined. Oh, 3. Yes, 3. Okay, so 3 petals off of your 3rd flower. And you're keeping these on the side. You see this? 1, 2, 3. How many petals from the 4th one? Mary! Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I will do the monkey dance afterward. The last one, how many? I'm going to take off 4 petals. So that's half. Half of the flower. Oh my goodness. So here, we're going to put it here. But then we're going to put it there. And then we're going to build this up. You see this? So these are components. So this one stands alone. Just stands alone. So now we're going to go from the back to the front. I'm just going to flip this over like that. You don't have to do it that way. I'm just making it easy. Now, four petals. like count from Sesame Street. Okay, now you're going to take your flower and you're going to overlap for the first 5. For the first 5 flowers, you're going to overlap one entire petal. It seems like a waste, but it's not. You'll see. So you're going to take this, and you can use white glue, but I have my glue gun right here. It's fast. It's fast. It's furious. And there you go. 1. So we're going to take the first 5. So this is 2. Goes over the entire other petal. You see the entire other petal. Yes, like I see, you can see how it's building up. This one is 3. Again, you're going to cover the entire petal. This one is my favorite. You can watch Father Brown. I love watching British mystery shows. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 4th one. It's going to cover the whole petal. You see that? And this one as well. This is the 5th flower. It's going to cover the whole petal. Now this one only has 3 petals. We're only going to cover half. We're only going to cover half. Are you a teacher? No, honey. I am a professional grant writer. I'm a senior grant writer. My degree is in finance, and I have a master's in international business, and I went to Juilliard and saw The Exorcist 700 times. See, this is only going to cover half of the petal. And the same for this last one is only going to cover half of the petal. Hi, Julie. Now this one gets a little fiddly again. You got to go like that and cover. Oh, you got to like roll it. Roll it and cover half of the petal. Don't worry about this. This is going to be covered. If it's not perfect, I'm not going to worry about it. Good night, Sabrisha. Oh, thank you. No, I would be a wackadoodle of a teacher because I would dress up as like literary characters. Now, I'm going to use the back of this, one of these things, you know, whatever, you know what, one of those molds, because it's silicone, right? So you see the little hole there? Now, if you wanted to, you can use a little hole and just poke it through, but I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to use it like that. There you go. Now, all you're going to do, look how easy this is. Just a little circle. Don't put it at the bottom. Make a little circle like near the bottom, but not at the bottom. And what I'm going to make sure of is I try to, you know, like not put the petals like right on top of each other. I don't know if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like try to like skew it a little. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. Okay. Before you do this, go back. Go back. Before you do this, you're going to take your little, what is this? Paintbrush. You're going to take your paintbrush, your pencil, your skewer, whatever you want to use, and roll your roses. Just roll them a little bit. And it's better to do it before you put them together. It's just easier. And that gives it a little more life. Stagger. Thank you. Stagger. Yes. Stagger. Go staggerly. Go staggerly. Why does everything always remind me of a song? Staggerly. Oh, God, I love that song. I'm going to have to listen to that later. Stagger them. I'm Mick Stagger. And just roll your roses. Roll your rose petals. That's why it's important to make a deep V in your heart when you make it, because that way it allows you to be able to roll your little petals. And I'm using a paintbrush, saying, hi, Pam. How are you doing, sweetie pie? Ghost down, ghost down. Be right back. Okay, got to take care of something. Don't worry, you can always watch this again. You can always watch this again. I was hoping people would like do this with me. It's 9:36. I want to finish this one and then do one more because it's really cool looking. All right, let's do the roll. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. Keep them roses rolling on. But can you imagine me as a teacher? I'd be like a total wackadoodle. Total wackadoodle. I'd be like, no, I don't want you. I don't want to give tests because then I gotta grade them. I don't want to give homework because then I gotta grade them. Make stagger, I know. She's so cool. I love doing this rose. Let me tell you, this is my favorite. And again, you can like color the paper before. Jane, look, I'm making this rose, Jane. Jane, what are you doing next Sunday? I want to have a Galentine's with you and a couple of other friends. Oh, you know what? I almost became a substitute before I started working where I'm at. And that's one of the things I'm looking like, maybe like if and when I retire, God willing, maybe I'll do like substituting like once or twice a week just to help. I would love to see. I wanted to learn literature. I went to college and I was hoping that I would study literature. Okay, I'm going to try to speed this up because I have one more flower. It's not a rose, but I have half of it already done, so that'll be easier. All right, so again, glue right at the bottom, stick the rose in. Now you're going to stick the roses in. Again, stagger them as best as you can. And the little hole at the bottom helps to be able to roll this easily. Oh, got this one. You can see how easily this is coming together. Oh, I'm not going to stick my finger in the glue. That would not have been smart. Oh, I forgot to stagger that one. I didn't stagger it. Oh my gosh. Stagger. There. I can still stagger there. And voila. Make your mama holler. Stagger. And then there's the center. I didn't roll the center. That was Luke screaming in the background. And there you have it. So not only can you use this for this, but can you imagine if you made like humongous roses? Look how beautiful these are though. And then again, if you just painted the tips, how gorgeous are these? All right, next one. This one is called, hold on, let me get the name because I couldn't remember the dang name of this one. This one is called Akusadama. Akusadama flower. Get ready. Get ready. Not easy. So we're going to need 6 squares. I already made 3 of these. I'll show you later what they look like. So I'm going to count 1, 2. Well, not that one because that one's in glue. That was fine. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do it 3 times so you guys can see how I did. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Here we go. Thank you. All right. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to move the candle out of the way. I'm sorry for the shadow. We're going to fold this in half. Remember this? Okay. Just going to fold it and make a triangle. Now, you're going to make another triangle. You're going to go like this. Boop. Am I doing it right? think I'm doing it right. I can't remember now because I did the other one. Oh, like that. Okay, so you got a box again. Doesn't this remind you of those little games you used to play, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and my brother said that you are ugly. Remember that with the fingers? I used to love that. You used to play with your friends. What color is that? I don't know. I got it at the Dollar Tree, I think. All right. Thank you, Jane. All right. I should have worn one of the gel nail polishes, but I didn't have a dark one. Okay, you see how it is like that? So you got this main part here, and then you got these two little wings on the side. Now we're going to do this. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. We're just doing this. You see this? Do you see this? We're just doing that. We're making like a little coney thing. You see that? And then we're going to do it again on the other side with the other wing. I'm going to do this 2 more times, so don't worry about it. We got time. And what you want to make sure is that this hits the center here, hits, see, the back here or whatever. Got that? You remember that? Yeah. No, it's not the vegan nail polish. Now, watch this. Now we're going to do this. Now we're going to do this. No, are we going to do that? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this, fold it over. Hold on. Got to make sure, like, the most important thing here are the corners and the edges and everything. What happened? Something happened. I'm going to fold this over. And of course, if you have a ruler like normal people would use, you need ice cream. All right. You see these two folded over? Now, you see how I folded this over? Now I'm going to fold this back over again. And I'm going to fold this over again. And then, you see these two? Now I'm going to fold them in like that. This one's complicated, I'm telling you. Fold this in like that. You see this? So it looks like this. And on the inside, it looks like that. No, you're kidding. I was just watching her. Are you kidding me? I mean, I was watching one of her older videos while I was, prepping. No. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Oh no, that is awful. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll be praying for him. What kind of witchcraft is this? Now, you see this edge right here? I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. I got 15 minutes to finish this. So let's do it again. You ready? And then I'm just going to make sure that the glue, most important thing is to hold it from the inside. Why is this not gluing? Why are you not gluing? Because I am on screen and you just want to mock me. Mock me, why don't you? And I lost the flower so you can see what the flower looks at the end. I don't know where it is. It probably fell on the floor somewhere. All right. You see that? That's what you're looking for. That's what you're going to get. All right, let's do it again. How fast can we do this? Fold it in half. Fold it in half this way. Fold it in half this way. Why is it doing this? Hold on. That. Open it this way. Take the wings, open the wings, like that. Make a cone. Fold this over. Fold this over. Fold it again. Fold it back again. Then roll it together. Roll it together. And then we're going to connect. Wait, what did I do wrong? Hold on, what happened here? There we go. Fold it in, fold it in. This one's fiddly. Get to that point. Make sure you don't squash this side. Don't squash that side. Make sure it's like a okay. Da-da-da. Creating it myself. How are you doing? What's not fair? What's not fair? So I have 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 little conies here because I did some before the show. Last one, fold it in half. Fold it in half. Fold it in half. Open the wing. Fold it this way. Open the wing. Fold it this way. Close the wing. Close the wing. And then fold it. Fold it. Roll it. Just like, wait, whoop. Just like, what happened here? Ah, that's what I undid. And roll it. Roll it in. Roll it. Roll it in. Just like that. Keep the cone. Keep the cone on the outside. 10 minutes. Keep the cone intact. And then here, we're going to glue this together. I'm not winging it. I'm doing things right. I had this all planned out. Nice cones. Thank you. And here are all my little cones, right? Now comes the magic, because we're going to join all the cones together like this. One, two, and I suggest you do 6 cones. Now, some of them may be smaller. These might be a little smaller. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to inch them up so they all are level here at the top. Because I did this one like right before the show, so I did a couple of cones. I didn't notice that one of them was a little smaller. That's okay. As long as we keep it up here. It's a very different flower. I've only seen very few crafters did this style of flower. So that's why I wanted to make sure to share it with you guys. See how it's coming together? You can make it with 5 or 6, but 6 is just stunning, I think. Can you see what I'm doing? And then the last one, you're going to glue it on both sides. Just hold it. And I would use your fingies here just to hold them together, just like that. And then you get these little, these are like your little stamens or whatever you want to call it. And it's a different type of, this is called kusadama. It's a kusadama. A kusadama. So there are your 3 different roses, and you can see your 3 different book page flowers. And as you can see, you can put them all together. Yes, Connie has made some beautiful. What happened to the spell kusadama? Kusadama. A-D-A-M-A. What happened to Sandra? What happened to Sandra? Hold on. What happened to Sandra? Guys. Oh, yes. Oh, I saw that, Sandra. I am so sorry, honey. If there's anybody that understands what you're going through, I know, Sandra. I didn't know which Sandra we were talking about, so I wasn't sure. So there you have it, my friends. You can make your own paper flowers. Now for this, if you don't like this gaping hole in the middle, guess what? Guess what you can do? You can take a button, or let's see what I got here. These little plastic diamonds that they have at the dollar store. Oh, I have 9 more minutes. I'm proud of myself. I was organized. I got everything done. I didn't have to get up. You can put like one right there in the middle, which I might do if it doesn't fall on the floor. Bling it. So you can keep it simple or you can bling it. It all depends on what type of dark academia you are into. Now, this isn't just dark academia. You can use this for shabby chic or light academia or cottagecore or what have you. But I think it fits in with the dark academia aesthetic. This came out a little wonky. There we go. There's one petal that like is going rogue here on me. Hold on. Let's get that petal in the middle. And if you want, we can also take a moment now. We have 8 minutes, so we can pray. Yes, we have an hour. So now that we have our roses done, let's take a minute and pray. There's a lot of people who have suffered losses tonight or this weekend. So for the it was the Dollar Mom, and Sandra, and anyone else. Let's just take just a moment and lift them up in prayer, as well as anyone else who may be hurting, who is lonely, who is in pain, who is scared, worried, just all of those burdens that life has put upon you. I am praying that God doesn't necessarily take it away, because that's not what we should pray to God for. Yes, sometimes we do in our desperation, but what God does give us is the strength to get through those difficult moments, whether it's a loss, whether it's pain, physical pain, emotional pain. I pray for the brokenhearted that are out there right now. And I just ask God that please show them that you are love, that you are mercy, and that you are grace, that you forgive, and that you strengthen us through Jesus, through the Holy Spirit, and through your divine love. I ask you this for all who are present and all who watch this afterwards. Amen. Thank you, guys. Oh, we have tabs for tomorrow. So there you go. I hope you guys liked today's tutorial. We finished on time, and I still have time to sip on some tea. Any questions on dark academia? Any concerns that this is witchcraft? It is witchcraft. Look, hey, it is witchcraft. You can make magic. Okay? So that's the only witchcraft I do is crafting some magic here with you guys. Hey, Jerry's here. Amen and amen. So go out there and make beautiful flowers. Again, you can put pearls in here. You could put buttons. These are just, like I said, these are just 3 examples. And I like that they're so different. And I'll try to come up with some more paper flowers at another time. But at least you have these 3. Oh, dang, camera is in the way. There you go. So next up, who's next up? Yes, I love Christine McConnell. Are you kidding me? I love her. I love her clothes, and I wish I had her body to wear those clothes. So who else is up, Crafty Creators community? Who else is up? Tammy, who's next? Somebody put the next link so we can join them, or am I the last one? Was I the last one? Am I the drama? I'm not the drama. Am I the drama? I'm not the villain. I love that. That's my favorite thing. You're welcome, Tammy. Thank you so much for always hosting this. And Christy's next. Awesome. Crafty Christy. Christy Crafts? What? Yes, Design and Vine, CrafTPeep, and next, Christy's Crafty Cottage. Any dumpster divers finds lately? Yes, I did find something. I found something in my neighbor's trash. And my neighbor, was so funny because my neighbor across the street, she's like, I picked this up from the trash for you. And I was like, that's love. That's a friend. Okay. So celebrate love this weekend, guys. Christy's Crafty Cottage. Can you please put her link so we can go to the next one? You're off to bed, Steve. Aw, thank you so much for watching, everyone. If somebody can please share the Christy's Crafty Cottage link next. Who's got does anybody have a Night, Steve? All right, well, if anybody has the next one, you can come to the CCC channel and have access to all the links. There you go. So go to Crafty Creators Community. Oh, you can't. Oh, okay. All right, sorry. Oh, thank you. Favi just shared it. Thank you so much. Christy's Crafty Cottage is up. And there you go. Favi just shared it. So guys, we'll see you on the next one. I still have 3 more minutes. Support and subscribe. Yes, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to beat the dang. You know what I'm talking about. The YT. I want to get to 10,000 this before my birthday in April. Do you think I can do it? Can I do it? Can I get to 10,000? I'm at 7,500 right now. That means another 2,500 in 3 months. Less than 3 months. Holy moly. Yeah, 3 months. 3 months. No, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys. God bless. So, we got to say goodbye. And I will say goodbye right now by saying, stay safe, be kind. God bless each and every one of you. And remember to live the adventure, my friends. Whatever adventure that is, dark or light. You have to go through some dark times in life. Just, bring your ray of sunshine to all the darkness out there in the world. Your birthday is Sunday. Yay! Gonna bring some paper roses. I got this. All right. Well, good night, guys. See you at Christy's Crafty Corner in just a few moments. And yeah, I don't know. Do you guys want to just jump over there right now? Thank you, Steve. Yes, Sandra. And again, Sandra, if you ever want to chat, I know what you're going through. It's been hard, but she's with me. I know she's with me. So, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Yeah, this is what is this? A Goodwill find. We got 2 more minutes. A Goodwill find. Look at these. Look at this. When I saw this, you know what I thought of? Anne of Green Gables. Hello. Biggest puff sleeves. Biggest puff sleeves I could find. Look at that. It's just so awesome. I should go like this to work tomorrow. I will. Thank you so much, Shay. That is the sweetest thing. Puffy sleeves. I love it. All right. Well, it's time to go. And remember, Friday night is our Dark Academia playlist. Check it out. See you again soon. Bye. Love you guys.